Okie dokie, we will be going over to our first run in just a moment. It'll be Ratchet and Clank Size Matters any percent. Right then, ever so quickly, I just do need to set something up very, very quickly because we've got something going on over here. Right. I'm just going to switch that off for the moment, and I'm going to switch that off as well. That one. Take it there. Oh. And display capture. There we are. Right. We are ready to begin. My estimate is not 40 minutes, by the way. It is actually 1 hour 20, which I will just change now. Technical difficulties, but we're okay. We're not that late anyway. Where are we? There we are. Turn that off. There we go. Right. Not late indeed. We're not late at all. We're right on time. Right then. I am going to keep everything as it is on the screen just because I don't have enough time to sort everything out. But Ratchet & Clank Size Matters, any percent. I actually played this at UKSM in October, and it was a lot of fun then, and it should be a lot of fun again today. I will try to explain as much as I can throughout the run, but please do excuse me if that is not possible. Right. Right, take away my phone, put it over there so it doesn't distract me. Right, on this game we start the timer on first input, so the timer will not start when I load the game, it will start as soon as we start using Ratchet. So, I will also be keeping an eye on Tiltify. Don't please remember to donate to the cause, it's a fantastic cause. The link is down in the panels below, and I think there's also a link on the stream for you guys as well, which tells you where you can go. If you go to tiltify.com/@InstaSim/InstaSpeedathon-2020, you can go and donate to the fantastic cause. Right then. So without further ado, let's begin. So the first thing you're going to see me doing here is I'm going to be destroying these crates, and then I'm going to jump over here onto these boulders, if I can actually get up there, and onto this hut here. Then I'm going to jump up to the top here, and then we're going to glide down into the water. Now we need to get out of this water very quickly because there is a piranha fish that will eat us otherwise, and I need to destroy these robots thingies, technomites I think they're called. Now I destroy these crates as well because it gives us some ammo and some bolts, and we will need the bolts for later. Now I'm looking for a visual cue of a bird, and I'll let you know why in a moment. There it is. And I got it first time, which is great. And then we just go over to the end. And that is Pukitaru. Bird jump, yes. Right. This is where we start doing something that we like to call ship proxies. Now, ship proxies, there are when you jump up over the ship and then you enter the ship, you then get thrown out of the world. Now, the thing that happens here is that the cutscene for the ship animation is up in the air. Now, when you jump up into the air and then you enter the ship, the game doesn't quite know what's going on. So what it does instead is, because it doesn't know where you are, it jumps you straight up into the air. Now, what you see here is what you actually get. You just have a black screen and you have to kind of just navigate around the whole place and figure out where you need to go. But if you look at the map, then you can figure out where you are. It's not so difficult to figure out. So we're trying to get to the end of the level. Now, the ship proxies are used quite a few times during the run as well. They're used on almost every planet apart from a few. The next planet uses it. I don't know if... No, the next planet after this one doesn't. We use them on Chalax and we use them on Daily Moon as well. #23Fish TG, thank you very much for the follow to the InstaSpeedathon Twitch channel. Very much appreciated. Right, now we've got Clank sections. Now, when it comes to Clank sections, we always try to skip them because we hate them and they're terribly slow. Otherwise, the Clank section itself here would take about 4 to 6 minutes. It's not very good. It's not very nice. If we come up to this wall, we let this bot wait here. This may not work first time, but hopefully it does. No, it didn't. It's a little bit of an awkward strat to do. When I did this at UKSM, it didn't work first time either, which is very annoying. When it doesn't work first time, it is quite annoying, because you have to reset the setup and everything. There we go, we got it. And there we go, we go out of bounds, and we can go right to the end. Now, the Clank section, it's basically built so that the beginning and the end are more or less in the same place, so we can just kind of go around the other way, out of bounds, and reach the end. And that was Rylus. Now, there's a new strat here on the next planet, which is, I can't remember. Caledon, there we go. From Caledon, there is a new strat on the hoverboard racing, which is quite a cool strat to do. I'm just going to get these crates first so we can get some bolts, because we will need the bolts for later. I can't remember the name of this strat, but it's actually quite new and it's really cool. It's incredibly fun. No, I can't do it. Oh, didn't do it anyway. Oh. There we are. No, that's fine. I'm just going to do this normally because if you do it a certain amount of times and fail it, then it's not really going to help much. But the thing is, the hoverboard races are really easy anyway because these people are complete idiots. So we don't really lose time to them at all because they'll never come in first or any other place. We'll always come first in these races no matter what happens. Like, we could completely mess up completely and we'd still come in first place. Because the other hoverboard racers are just complete idiots. Generally when it comes to this, it's the speed that you want to try and control. Try and get to the ending as quickly as possible, like finish all the laps as quickly as possible. Again, it's not a huge issue though, because no, didn't get it that time either. Ah well, we've gone to a different checkpoint, so I'm just going to carry on as normal again. If I can show it, then I will, but because it's quite an awkward thing to do. It's easy to do, but it's quite awkward to do. The only thing we do need to do as well is to avoid those bombs, because if you do, you slow down. You just completely stop and then slow down again, so it's not very optimal to do it, to hit them at all. Not even when you didn't count it, and it's quite annoying as well because you stop and then it takes a while for you to start up again. No, I didn't get it that time either. That's fine. Basically you have to hug the wall, and what you can do is you can actually go above the mountain there. It does save about 10 seconds per lap. Yeah, that's what happened when you hit the thing. Saves about 10 seconds per lap, so it's really optimal if you can do it, but it's not the end of the world. Unless you're trying to get something like world record or something. And that's a race done. I could probably do the race a little bit faster than I have done there, but it's fine. Again, I have been quite generous with my estimate up here, so it's not to be on the end of the world. Right, we're going to do ship proxies again to get to the end of the level. Go right up to the end. We need to be going in about the direction of this beginning here. If we go in this direction, we should be okay. And this is a little bit of a longer ship proxy than the one on Rylus, so I will have to be monitoring where I'm going a little bit more than I did last time. Don't forget to donate, guys, because it is all going to a great cause. If anybody is able to donate, please do so. We would like to get to £1,000 by the end of the weekend if we can. If we don't, it's not the end of the world again, but it would be very, very amazing if we could. And EveryoneCan is a wonderful charity. We just need to get to the end of this now, and then we can trigger a cutscene which will take us to the next level. I'm gonna line myself up okay here. I think I should do fine. Because if you don't line up, you can actually die there, and it's not ideal. Especially if you do a wrench swing out of bounds and die, it takes ages for you to die. It takes like 30 seconds or a minute or so. That's fine actually. There you go. It's okay if you land on top of it, because you can actually just get to the cutscene easily, which is fine. I've got another climbing section. This one we can't skip. We just have to do this really quickly. We've only got these two enemies to defeat anyway, so it's not the end. It's not too long. Oh, we've only got 3 enemies, sorry. Forgot about that. So the moral of the story here is that Ratchet has now been kidnapped by the Technomites. Luna, which we haven't actually seen yet, we will be seeing later on, but in the story you would have seen Luna, who is a girl who's on vacation or who's doing a project, or she says she is, and then basically she has kidnapped Ratchet to the Technomites, and then Ratchet is taken to this facility where he has his DNA taken from him to make clones. We want to try and avoid the ice as well, because it again stops us and it takes ages for it to melt. There you go, we killed one of them at least. There you go, we've done it. Now I've got an auto-scroller. Yay! Auto-scroller's our favourite. It's not too bad actually, this one. It's about 4 minutes long, it's not that bad. About 6 minutes. Can't remember. It's not entirely too long, but it's very easy, and it actually helps us actually because it gets us a bit of bolts. But what I'm looking at mostly is on the top left corner there is the amount of rockets that I have, and I need 7 or 8 of them to get to do the boss at the end of this optimally. But I don't want to be using any of the rockets in this section before getting to the boss. Webcam is optional, yes. You do not have to have a webcam. But you can if you want, as long as you follow in the resources. There is a template that you must have on your stream. And to follow it, essentially, you'll have 2 boxes on this, and there's one in the top right corner where you put your game in, and one in the bottom left where you put the webcam in if you want. If you do not want a webcam, you don't have to have one. So just make the screen where the webcam is black, which is completely fine. It's completely optional. As long as you have the game there, then it's fine. Right, this is the final boss of this part, of this section, and is what we're going to need the rockets for later. You have one, you just have... No, that's absolutely fine, don't worry about it. The webcam is completely optional, you can have it if you want, you don't have to. Now I should probably mention, by the end of the game, I'm not at the very end of the game, where the final boss is, I'm not going to be reading out any donations or anything. I will be I'll be completely silent basically for the final part of it because I'll need to concentrate a lot. But I'll get to that afterwards when we get there, which hopefully will be around about the 50-minute mark. Now we have 9 out of 29 rockets, which is good. 9 is about the amount that we need for this section. There we are. One thing I did forget to do was to change the title. Yeah.
You're going to need a bigger...
Now this is dream time. So what's happened here is Ratchet is now, well, drugged, basically. And this is a very trippy section. It's a little bit awkward. But essentially, there have been these things that have been testing on Ratchet to try and get his DNA. And effectively, he is now...
To change pieces of your armor, press the start button and select...
He's now, well, sleeping, basically. He's on, like sleeping gas of some sort, I think. Now what we're trying to do here is we're trying to just level up our lacerator to version 2 because it's going to help us later. Now I should probably mention around about an hour's time. I think my run will be finished by then, hopefully. But if not, the fire alarm will go off in my room. No need to worry about it, it's just the fire drill that they do every Friday morning. It's nothing to worry about at all. It's just that if you do hear the fire alarm going off in about an hour's time, then there is absolutely no need to worry about it. Any other time, panic, because at that point I will need to be leaving the flat, but otherwise, no. Anyway. Okay, we didn't get it, that's fine. Now what I'm trying to do there is I'm actually trying to jump and get a checkpoint. Why in your house? You in an apartment? Yes. I'm in a flat, I'm in student accommodation. I'm a student, basically. There we go, we got it. Now one thing you'll notice is the weapons in this game are a bit shit, to be honest. But
Ratchet can climb narrow spaces with a wall jump.
wrench
Jump against a wall,
is
then tap the
extremely
X button
powerful.
just as you touch the wall.
So the wrench is like the second most powerful weapon in this game. I think the rhino is the only one that's more powerful than the wrench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I get bolts. We failed, so I'm gonna get these bolts just so that we're not underbolted. I think we're okay. Ow. Two, three, four, five, six, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Level up. One, two, three, four, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. I think we have enough bolts anyway, so it should be okay. I think I need 60,000 by the end of this section. We can get that. Now we're being chased by Clank, a giant Clank. And this is kind of just an auto-scroll, but we do have to just jump a little bit. Cancella. Don't know what that means. It's fine. You know when it ends as well, because you get 3 bombs. I think it's after this one you get 3 bombs in succession. 1, 2, 3. There we go, it's dead. It's finished. And we got a skill point because we didn't get hit by Clank. He's our friend. So he doesn't hit us, obviously. I think the name of that skill point is something like "You've got a friend in me" or something like that. I can't remember. There we are. Now we're flying off again to somewhere else. There we are, we're here now, we're in the medical outpost Omega. This is actually quite fun because we do go out of bounds on this one. Quite an interesting one. This is also where we'll be leveling up our lacerator to hopefully version 4, which will be what we need later. Yes, Rampant and Silent is meant to be a moderator, but at the moment we're okay, I think. But I'll sort that out in a moment. Something I did completely forget to do was moderators. That's a good point. Wanna become famous by followers? No, thank you. Yeah, we could do with some moderators. I will sort that out. Oh, there we are. There we are. We're back inbound. We shouldn't have done that. I don't even know why I did that, I just hit the crates for no reason. Ow. I think we'll be okay, because I think we have enough ammo. Again, I could be wrong. Don't have enough ammo, but that's fine. Don't have enough health. Yeah, it's also bollocks. Yeah, this means that we're gonna have to do this casually now, which is not gonna help. Unless we reset, but I'm not going to reset. If we get to 1 hour 20, I'm just going to cancel the run, because this isn't fair. It shouldn't have happened. Basically, this is long and tedious, is why we skip it in the first place. It's just boring. It's unrewarding. It doesn't help at all.
Target enemies on the ceiling. Press the X button.
Yeah, and if you get hit, then you stop as well, which is annoying. This is unfortunate. There we are. I don't know if we can actually go back, but then we can't come back in bounds, that's the problem. Yeah. Yeah, we're not able to go back. Do I have a save point at medical outpost? No. Damn it. That's unfortunate. What time does my run actually end, is my question. I'm around 11:15. That means we don't have enough time to just reset, but that's fine. Can't do that either. Is there any way out of this? Don't think there is, is there? Like, if I can load into medical outpost, I'll be fine. But I can't. Because we don't save, I can't load back in. Unless I save. But then we don't have the, we won't have the gold bolt to bring us back in bounds. This is going to be slower, but... that's fine. I can deal with that. That's fine, I don't care. We might actually be in luck. Oh, I doubt it. No, we're not in luck. Well, there is a way to save it, but we do have to just get a checkpoint. There we go. As long as we trigger that checkpoint, we're okay. But we do only have 2 minutes to do this now. There we are. We saved it. Yeah, that's very important. Can I not get the... oh wait, I must have had the level up. Okay, stuck, which is great. There we are. We've done it. Albeit slower, but it's fine. We can save it from here. do we need to do here again? Oh yeah, I remember that. I think I got it. And then what happens now is we go down here. And we skip the entirety of this. There we are. Right, so that was saved, thankfully. That's a good thing. We now have the race to do. Ow. That was a bit silly. And that's race 2. Next we've got Chalax, which is basically a massive ship proxy here as well. Now we just need to go straight forward. This point, which is where we need to be looking for some dirt. There we are. Moment the level loads. There we are. I think we're in about the most optimal place we can be. There we are. And that was Chalax. You didn't see much of it, but there we go. Now, how many bolts do I have? 77, 359. I think I need a bit more than that. I'm slightly under. think what we need from here is too expensive. Yeah, 4,000 short. Which is fine, I think we can get 4,000. Right, okay. Yeah, we're 1,000 short now. Oh wait, what's this guy? We're only just short. Right. If we die, I think we reset the crates at the beginning, don't we? No, we don't. That's fine, what we'll do then, we'll just quickly go off to Rylus and get some bolts from there. So now they've got bolts right at the beginning. And if that doesn't work, I'll go back to Pokey. I know there's some bolts there as well. I think we should be okay after this. There we are. But we will be back with enough bolts again as well anyway, so I think we'll be okay. The next boss does give us quite a few bolts. I'll just get these bolts as well, just so that we're not too badly damaged. Not enough bolts. There we are. Perfect. Now back to dining. Now once again, I'll just get these bolts ever so quickly, just so we're not severely underbolted. I don't think we really need them though, so I think we'll be okay. And now we've got Luna. Now Luna is the most annoying boss battle of this game, period. Because if you die to Luna, you have to do the entire auto-scroller section and the rocks dropping section again. And it's super annoying. I have to not die, and she one-hits in the speedrun. Because you don't have enough health. However, if we get this checkpoint here, we'll be okay. We won't have to do the ship proxies again. But she will one-hit you, so I can't get hit once. Not even by the rocks. At the very least, she is easy to dodge, but you just can't get hit. Bollocks. Oh, you have to do the whole section again. Like I said. Yeah. That was annoying. Right, I'm actually going to concentrate on this one because I don't want to die again. Like, this section is annoying enough as it is, and you can actually die on this section when she's doing the when she's shooting at you. You aren't able to die at this section, but you can also die on the rocks, which is annoying as well.
Ammunition. If you need more ammunition, try purchasing it at a Gadgetron
Yes, I know,
vendor.
but I don't have a Gadgetron vendor nearby, do I? Like, we're basically trying to find a way to skip this section, and I need to do it next time, because otherwise I'm just gonna not get the run done, because otherwise I'm not gonna have the faults. Like, even auto-destruct is a lot less annoying than this boss battle. Because at the very least, if you die to auto, you're literally like 5 seconds away from it. So, it's not the end of the world. Alex! Hi. God, I hate this section. It doesn't help that it's actually going a bit slower, and I think that's because we saved. So the game actually runs slower. which I never realised before, but now I do. Now I know exactly why we don't save at the beginning, or start a new game, I should say. Oh yeah, gotcha. Finally. Now all these enemies one-hit you as well, like you just saw. So yeah, all these enemies all one-hit you. Jesus Christ, where did you come from? There we are. Damn it, that didn't work. I'll just run around just so I don't actually get hit by them. There we are. There we are. Continue climbing up, so I can just kill myself. And then get somewhere else. Damn it! That's fine. And we've got wings! Yay! We're a bird. There we are. And now for a skip that I found. Bring it properly. I think you have to kind of. No, don't do that. There we are. I think for this entire section we only need the polarizer and the cincture, so I won't be using that many things really. Now we can just go straight through to here. But we don't want to get the armor piece because it's not going to help us at all. I got a skill point, yay! Right. Well, that's Tiny Moon done. So now on to the last planet of the game, and hopefully I'll get the skip here first time. That's what I'm hoping anyway. I don't know. Oh no! Never mind. It's not really that long of a section anymore. Ah! Yeah, we need to not get that trigger until we're actually on the platform. There we are. Now for the difficult part. Around. If we do get to 120, I'll just have to stop the run, but hopefully. We'll be okay. That's the fire lamp, but it's fine. That is the fire alarm, by the way, so yeah. Just ignore that. Okay. I think we got it. No, 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 no. Oh, that's not fair. That happened before as well. Okay. Up time, it's been about an hour and a half. If he keeps giving me stars, I'll be okay. Because I can dodge those. As soon as I tell him to keep doing stars, he now does that, which is annoying. Okay, he's doing stars again. Oh dear. Okay, that's good actually. What? That's not fair. Hey. Time, there you go. 1:18:19.28. Jesus Christ. That was slightly annoying there at the end. He had one hit left.
These are Quark's real parents.
Oh dear.
Scrunch says they were killed by
1:18:19.28. Not too bad, not too bad.
That really bites.
Right then.
Tell Quark.
Thank you everybody for watching that. Everyone who watched it. Thank you very much. Wotin707. We had a few followers then. RastPWTM, thank you very much for the follow earlier 17 minutes ago.
Great superheroes in their day.
Thank you very much for the
You
follow.
should be very proud.
I don't know if you've had any donations.
Somehow, I
I'll
don't
just
think
double
pride
check,
is what
just
he's
in
after.
case.
How could you do something so evil?
No, we haven't had any extra donations. And I forgot to mention, by the way, we're already on £55. That's something I just forgot to mention at the beginning. Before the actual event started, we had £55. We had a £50 donation from Neo7. Thank you very much for that. And Benedict Data donated a £5, which is really good. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget, you can go and donate. You go to the link down in the panel below that you click on the Everyone Can, and then you go straight to the Tiltify page. And we are going to, and that's where we are doing our donations today. Right then,
think that's such a good
our
idea,
next
Quark.
runner
Why
is
don't
going
you
to be
climb out of
Trina,
there
and she's
let's
going
see
to
if we
be
can calm you down a
doing.
bit, huh?
Yes, Quark. You should consider what you are about to do.
He is going to be
Otto is
running
right. You do not know the
Jazz
effect of this
Jackrabbit
machine.
2,
At this point, I don't care.
and I forget the category. All episodes Jazz. That's the category. That will be immediately after this one, after a little break. So yeah, we're gonna go straight after the break to the next run, which will be Jazz Jackrabbit 2. Anyway, until then, thank you very much,
What are we
everybody.
gonna do with him?
It appears that Scrunch just